login page, we have also given the validations here. So if we just click the submit without entering anything, then this will throw an error as it's showing please enter email, please enter password. So let me show you this in the code, that how it works. So here, this is the code snippet for login page where we have email and password, and as you can see I have given IDs for these, and here for the email we have used the JavaScript to throw the validation. See here it gets the ID. As you can see here, it gets the form ID, then we are getting all the form IDs in the beginning, and then we have given conditions to check if the email that we entered is valid or not. So for that we have created a custom function. So we have like set error message and set success message. So as we go down, if the email ID we entered is blank, then it will throw an error called please enter email. And if else if is email of email input, that is we are sending the email that we have captured in the input box to this function that we have written, that is email. So what email does is, in email the email ID that we have entered will be captured, and it will check with this pattern the regular expression that we have given. And this regular expression we can just regulate from if we want from net for reference for a regular expression if we don't know. And then we are testing it with the test function of email. So if this is not a valid then email, then it will go to the error. So it will throw an error by showing please enter a valid email. And then the set error message here, the function, what it does is it will get the input parameter element, and we have here form control, that is we have used the CSS selectors, that is small. I can just show you in the code. Here we have the form control small. So if the error condition comes true, then it will go in the CSS and select for form control small, and then you can see here the form control class name will now fetch for form control error. So we have written for small control error as visibility visible. In the initial stage it is like hidden visibility, but when the if condition is true that the entered email is not valid, then it will come to the form control error small by making the visibility to visible. So here the color of the box for the email will become red, and if we enter a valid email, then that same process will be repeated. It will fetch for the form control success, and then it will make the color green and the visibility will be visible. So I can just show you this through the page. So let me just reload. So first I'm not going to fill anything and then submit. So here it shows that please enter email, please enter password. And now if I enter an email, it's like, yes, I have entered a correct pattern email. So as I have explained how the form control success has been called, and that will make the visibility visible for the green box. So that is what happened here. And for the password, also I can just show you the pattern that that we have given in the input. So pattern here is like it should be at least 6 with these restrictions. So this is the pattern, and if the pattern doesn't match, then here we have given a custom message in the HTML page. So this will be thrown there. So we can just see here, like I'm just giving a random password only for 3 letters, and let's see what happens. So it shows that please match the requested format. Password must contain at least one number, one uppercase, one lowercase, at least 6 or more characters. So now I'll give a password with all those specifications. And now it turned to green because now I have entered the password according to the pattern that it specified. Now this is same for even the forgot password, like you have to give a valid email, otherwise it will show an throw an error. So it's just valid email. So if I just give something like this, so it is please include @ an email ID, and if you just give like this, so this is what the correct email ID is. And now you could just go back to the login page, forgot password. Here for the new password and the confirm password should be matched, then only the it will show like the green box. So here I give a password, and here I give another password. So now this shows an error, please match the requested format. So see, first password format is correct, but it didn't match with the confirm password. So it's throwing an error showing that passwords you entered does not match. So here in the code snippet, you can just see here, I can just show you. So when we hit the submit button, it goes on click, it goes to the forgot password validation in the JavaScript. So let's go to the forgot password validation. So for the forgot password validation, it will fetch the form ID, and then it will get the password 1 and password 2 ID. And now that we have to compare them, it will first check if password input is empty. If it is empty, it will throw an error code password cannot be blank. Else, if password input is not equal to empty, that is, it is having some password and password input is not equal to the password 2 input, that is new password not equal to confirm password, then it will show that password you entered does not match. Otherwise, it will go to the set success and pass the password, and that will activate the query selector of small to the visibility by giving visible, making it green for success and red for error. So that is the same happens for the error. It will just fetch the small in the forms control, and then it will fetch for form control error and make it in and give the error message by through inner text equal to message, whatever we have given that will be displayed there as I shown there. And the same here for sign up. So now that if I give the both the passwords same, it will turn to green. Since I have given both the passwords same for the new password and confirm password, it will just fetch the form control for success and make it visibility visible by making it green. And for the sign up page also we have written the validations. So whatever the required fields are there, if they are not filled out, then it will throw the errors that it cannot be blank. And the same password here and confirm password as I've shown previously. And then we have the about page over here, which we have used floatings like concept, like and we have the take survey. In the take survey we have used like radio buttons and text boxes and just the submit